All right. So are we ready for this?
I think so, yeah.
I think so too.
Let's do it.
We're going deep, right into the heart of Psalm 9.
Okay.
Attributed to, well, who else? King David, right?
That's right.
A powerful poem.
Yeah.
Raw emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Timeless themes. We're talking justice. We're talking tough questions.
Mm.
Really getting a glimpse into, well, what was the human experience like thousands of years ago?
Yeah, it's like almost time travel, right?
Right.
We're going way back to the Book of Psalms,
Mm-hmm.
the poetic heart of the Hebrew Bible.
Yeah.
Each psalm is like a snapshot,
Yeah.
of human emotion directed straight to God.
Mm-hmm.
And Psalm 9 specifically, it's a song. It's a song of thanksgiving and praise.
Yeah.
And a lot of scholars believe it was written after a hard-fought military victory.
Yeah. And you can feel that, like, right away.
Oh, yeah.
The intensity right from those first lines.
Mm-hmm.
I will thank the Lord with all my heart. I will tell about all your amazing deeds. It's just, can you hear it?
Oh, yeah.
Like the echoes of the celebration.
Absolutely.
What do you think it was, though? Like, what resonated so deeply
Yeah.
with King David in a moment like that?
I think what's so fascinating here is that for ancient Israel, divine justice, this idea, it wasn't just like an idea, it was a lifeline.
Wow.
They were facing threats constantly
Right.
from neighboring nations, seeing God as a protector,
Mm-hmm.
ensuring fairness and balance. It was crucial to their faith, to their morale. I mean, imagine like you're leading a nation, you're constantly defending your borders.
Oh, yeah.
That feeling of relief and gratitude when you see your enemies defeated.
Oh, yeah.
It must have been
Powerful.
powerful.
Yeah, and you can, I mean, it comes through, right? You
Yeah.
feel it in the psalm. This relief,
Mm-hmm.
this gratitude.
Yeah.
But then, verses 3-6, there's this,
Yeah, it shifts a little bit, doesn't
it shifts, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you hear about the downfall of the wicked nations. So, historically speaking, do we know
Well,
who are some of these wicked
we know
David's talking about?
David's reign.
Yeah.
It was action-packed. We're
Right.
talking constant battles with the Philistines,
Right.
conflicts with the Moabites, the Ammonites,
Wow.
even internal rebellions
Oh.
he had to put down.
Wow.
So any of those could be reflected here.
Okay, so it could be any number of folks, so to speak.
Right.
And that is, wow.
Yeah.
So you're putting that, I'm layering that on now.
Mm-hmm.
As I hear this psalm, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
it's all these different conflicts and
Yeah.
all these different groups. But then what's so interesting to me is, even with all that victory talk,
Yeah.
right,
Mm-hmm.
there's this shift again. Verse 7,
Okay.
but the Lord rules forever. He reigns in a just manner. Almost like a reminder,
Right. Right.
to himself and to everyone listening. That, there's a bigger power at play.
Yeah. Yeah. You're picking up on something really crucial here.
Okay.
The Psalm, it's all about contrast.
Okay.
Wicked rulers, nations, they may seem powerful, right, for a time,
Right.
but ultimately God holds the true authority.
Right.
And for those who felt vulnerable, marginalized,
Yeah.
verses 7-10, it's powerful.
Mm-hmm.
It's God as a refuge,
Right.
a source of safety.
And it's not even just about seeking refuge, though, right?
Yeah.
There's like a call to action. Verse 12, sing praises to the Lord. Tell the nations what he has done.
Yeah,
It's like, go tell it on the mountain.
that's it.
Go spread the word.
You got it. So for the ancient Israelites, acknowledging God's actions publicly, it wasn't just like a religious duty.
Right, yeah.
It was defiance
Good.
against the chaos around them,
Definitely.
building trust,
Yeah.
and hope in a power greater than themselves.
And then, here we go again. It's like, you get this sense of, okay, there's this confidence, there's this victory,
Mm-hmm.
but then, vulnerability, verse 13. Have mercy on me, Lord. See how I am oppressed.
Yeah, it's raw.
It's raw.
Yeah.
It's an emotional plea.
Yeah, and that's what makes this so timeless.
Right.
So relatable. I mean, even today,
Mm-hmm.
here's King David, a powerful leader,
Mm-hmm.
and yet he's openly expressing fear,
Wow.
dependence on God, reminding us that everyone,
Yeah.
regardless of status, power,
Mm-hmm.
we all experience that.
Mm-hmm.
Moments of vulnerability, reaching out for help.
And then you see, like, in verse 15, it's this, like, poetic justice.
Yeah,
The wicked are caught in the net they had hidden.
Yeah.
Like, whoa!
It's like, what goes around comes around.
Exactly. It's like this reminder that actions have consequences.
It's a theme that transcends time, really.
Oh, yeah?
You see it today, how corruption is eventually exposed.
Yeah.
Those who abuse their power, they face repercussions. It resonates, you know.
It does.
Across cultures,
Yeah.
across centuries.
One thing that really stood out to me, though, was amidst all this talk about enemies and justice, the writer stops.
Mm-hmm.
Verses 17, 18, to remember the forgotten, the marginalized.
Right.
What do you make of that?
That's a powerful observation.
Yeah.
It reminds us that even when you're celebrating victory,
Right.
compassion for the vulnerable,
Yeah.
it has to stay central.
Mm-hmm.
Psalmist acknowledges that the hopes of the oppressed,
Yeah.
they can be fragile,
Right.
and that we need to advocate for them, for those who are often overlooked, silenced.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Makes you think about, like, how can we be a voice
Right.
for the voiceless in our own world?
Absolutely.
And then the end, the final verses.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, terrify them, Lord. Let the nations know they are mere mortals.
It's powerful, right?
It's intense.
Yeah.
Like God's power, judgment coming through.
It's a powerful ending. It really highlights the balance,
Mm-hmm.
God's justice and mercy.
Yeah.
The psalm doesn't sugarcoat it.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
the consequences
Right.
of wrongdoing.
Right.
But it reminds us that God offers refuge
Mm.
to those who seek it.
Yeah.
So it leaves us pondering, you know,
Right.
human accountability before a higher power.
It is incredible to think that this was written thousands of years ago,
I know.
but it still speaks volumes, doesn't it?
It does.
About human nature, this longing for justice, the comfort that we seek in times of trouble. What really resonated with you as we kind of went through this psalm?
Well, I think,
And how do you think how might these ancient words inspire us,
right.
to act with more compassion, more courage in our own world?
I think that's something, for all of us to think about.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Right. Well, until next time.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, take care.
See ya.